was announced today that Cleveland Browns wide receiver Josh Gordon will be suspended for the entire 2014 season after another violation of the NFL drug policy and his appeal being denied. Stick around, because on this episode of Ride the Pine, we're going to compare Gordon's suspension to other infamous suspensions in NFL history. First of all, Josh Gordon is an idiot. Could you imagine if someone came up to you and said, hey, if you do not smoke marijuana for 1 year, I will give you $1.3 million. But like, what am I supposed to get high with, bro? Josh Gordon shouldn't be suspended for a year because he likes to smoke pot. Josh Gordon should be suspended for a year because he hates money. And the NFL player conduct, player drug, performance-enhancing stuff is so off base, it's ridiculous. Let me give you an example. If you test positive for marijuana, you get a suspension. If you get a DUI, you get a fine. So you're telling me if you sit home and you smoke a drug and just by yourself or hanging out with some friends, you can actually be suspended from the NFL. But then if you have a few drinks, get in a car, put yourself and everyone else on the road in danger, you just pay a fine and it goes away? Seems a little messed up, doesn't it? Get the munchies or kill someone. Oh, so speaking of that, here's a reminder, Josh Gordon was suspended for a year for smoking pot. You remember Donte Stallworth? Yeah, he also was suspended for a year after he was arrested for a DUI. Oh, and they found out he had that DUI after he ran someone over and killed them. Doesn't seem like the punishment fits the crime. Does it, Roger Goodell? Goodell? Or like Bad Dell? All right, that was a bad joke. Do you know Michael Vick missed 2 NFL seasons? You know, because he was in jail, because he had a dog-fighting company and gambling ring. He killed dogs. But outside of those 2 seasons, you know, because he was still in jail, he actually was only suspended by the NFL for 2 games. Oh, and don't forget Plaxico Burress, you know, Mr. I walk around with a handgun in my sweatpants and then shoot myself in the leg because I'm a moron. Yes, he missed 2 NFL seasons because, you know, he was in jail, but he was actually never suspended in addition to that by the NFL. Do you remember when Pittsburgh Steelers quarterback Ben Roethlisberger allegedly sexually assaulted a girl the second time? He was only suspended by the NFL for 4 games. Oh. And we didn't forget about you, Ray Rice. You can punch your fiance in the face, knocking her out cold, and only get suspended for 2 NFL games. Well, Alex, the rules are rules, and I'm just here to enforce them. Hey, marijuana's illegal. So is killing someone, and I don't feel like they should have the same punishment. So here's what we've learned. You can punch a woman in the face and knock her out. You can sexually assault women. And you can get in a car while drunk and kill someone, and it's still not as bad as smoking pot.